Hello, everybody, and welcome back, boys,
everybody.
girls, and MBs, to the judgiest place in Illinois. My name is Josh.
My name is Rick.
And my name is Christian.
And we are the Judgies.
The Judgies.
Judging.
Back and judger than ever.
Yeah.
Here we are. We got the soundboard gutted because the last 3 times we've recorded it was on Christian's card, which has the Scooby-Doo sound effect.
Yeah, Josh is really stifling my creative visions for the podcast.
There is no sounds. We got theme song, circle jerk, air horn, and then applause. One applause.
Only a single applause. It's really going to fuck me to not double applause.
I mean, you can just hit it twice.
It's not the same.
It's not the same. It doesn't hit the same. Erika, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm less denimed than you. I've jeaned less than you today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For you, all you audio listeners, they are wearing entire denim, except for Erika's knees.
I got ripped in my denim jeans.
Jean jacket,
Absolutely
jean
owned.
shirt.
This is a jean.
Blazer.
This is a denim blazer.
It's a blazer.
Yes.
Nikki or otherwise.
Otherwise. And then jean shirt.
Chambray. But yes.
What the fuck is a chambray?
Chambray, not jean.
No. It's a softer material.
Interesting.
I never liked chambray as much as I liked normal ice cream.
Oh,
There's no boo.
Boo.
Pants, no jean socks. I will say you slacked on the socks.
It
on
would
the
have to
shoes.
be an even softer material than chambray to have a denim sock.
What about a denim boot?
Joshua, can I tell you something?
Yes.
So, listening back to the episode that came out
Goop.
this week.
Okay.
Anyway, I was being a brat about your new podcast, and I'm sorry.
That's okay. It's great. I'm glad you brought it up.
It is great.
Friend request from Josh and Joe. It's live and alive everywhere you get the podcast episodes.
Can I say that I think I was just being a little brat because I was jealous that Christian got to be on and I haven't got to be on yet. But Joe, your co-host, Emo Joseph over on TikTok, he messaged me today and invited me on the pod. So now I feel better and now I can apologize for being a brat.
And more importantly, Erika, Christian has not been on a main feed episode. He's only been on Patreon episodes, and
That
you
is
will be
true.
on the main feed episode.
There's only 11 boneheads that have heard me
So that's really
So far.
So far. That's the most important part, is that you are good enough for the main feed. We have to sort of
Thanks.
hide Christian in the back.
That's fair. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually mad now. Don't listen to the podcast.
I had made like a comment to Christian, I don't know, like when he first went on, or when you invited him on the second time, and I was like, the fuck? Am I not good enough?
Can I say I am not in charge of guesting? That is entirely Joe's business. I edit.
Yeah. Anyway, so I was like making comments to Christian, and he's like, well, just ask Josh. Like, just say something to him. I'm like, no, if he wanted me on the podcast, he'd ask me. And then he's like, yeah, okay. And this was right before he was coming over to work out. And I was like, if you say anything to Joshua about this, I will be so mad at you.
He did not. No, of
I
course
paid
we
him
wanted to have you on, Erika.
$100. Oh.
Of course we wanted to have you on. What do you mean?
I wasn't sure. I was feeling insecure about it. But now I feel better because I'm invited. So I just like to be included.
Erika, you're always invited. And
Thank you.
also, all of our fans are invited to our Moment live show.
Ooh, good transition. You're welcome for the setup.
November 20th is when the live show is. But a couple days before that, we'll be doing a meet and greet as well.
That's on Thursday, the 17th.
I believe so.
Would you quit with the soundboard?
No, this is great content.
I need to pump it up. Pump.
Well, they can't fucking hear our voices over. You're fired.
So, are we recording on the board?
Yeah.
Please head on over moment.co/thejudgies. There's going to be a link in the description. There's going to be a YouTube pinned comment. It's going to be a really good time. We're going to play
excited.
drinking games, Judgies bingo. We're going to be read exclusive stories. The dress update will be there for all you people who missed it out on it before. And just fun time. Who wouldn't want to be there?
I'm super
If
excited
you're
about
not
it.
there, you'll be a frickin' square.
True. You would be a square. Squares are okay, but not as cool as a round.
I've got business.
More business.
Very business top heavy episode.
So, last week or this week's episode or whatever episode just came out, we got a little package, a little painting from our friend Fitz, the rhinoceros.
On display to Erika's left. Your guys' is right.
If you can see it over there.
It's in frame, I believe.
And Keeper Colin sent me the context. He said, "Hey, Erika,
No one needs context.
here's the context for the painting. The painting I sent you was done by Fitzgerald, an Indian rhinoceros, Fitz for short, whom I previously sent you a photo and a soundbite. On occasion, as a form of enrichment, we will give our animals the opportunity to paint if they so choose. And I'm one of the keepers who he will regularly paint for.
Wow, that's kind of cool.
For this painting
That's a
session, I decided to match the colors that you guys have in your logo as best as I could."
Aurora pointed that out.
Did she?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's like, "Oh, it's the colors of your logo." I was like, "I can't believe we didn't notice
Yeah.
that."
I think somebody else like sent us an email or message you like, "Hey, dipshits, did you try using your eyes?"
We're less smart than a rhino.
I hope you see the brilliance in his masterpiece. Here are some
do.
photos of us painting together. And then he said, "I sometimes post cute videos of some of the animals I work with on TikTok, so if you feel like plugging, I would happily welcome it." And it is at Keeper Colin and at Montgomery AAZK.
Hey, we love a nice, easy Montgomery AAZK.
And then, hold on, can you show that to the camera?
We'll just put it on in post. Just send me those.
Okay,
We'll put that on in post so it's like better quality and stuff.
sure.
Heck yeah. What other business do we gotta get to? We gotta keep rolling through it, baby.
I think, is that it, Erika? Is that all we got?
Although I've got packages to open.
We do have mail
Packages.
to open. That's right. I always forget about the packages. Erika does not ever forget about
Erika
could I
will never
forget?
forget about a package.
We have had so many sent over to P.O. Box 58 61350, Ottawa, Illinois, and we would love 4 more to be coming. So please send in what you want.
All right, this
us
says
to see.
specifically for Aurora. We got some socks. This one's for Christian.
Hooray!
This one's for me. Hooray. Oh, we had a baby carrot.
V cute. V cute.
These
Very
are
cute.
so cute.
Imagine if they were jeans.
Ooh,
That
a
would go
carrot
so hard
toy
in.
for Joshua.
Oh.
That did not throw very well.
What the frick?
Oh.
Whatever this is.
This is it's a carrot, but it's the like consistency of what you would expect to be
Oh.
on like a faux cornucopia.
Oh, a little carrot teething toy for baby Olsen.
And I believe soaps.
And I think these are
which
soaps.
explains
Explains why
the
it smells
scent.
like soaps.
Ooh, and a hand-painted,
Indian elephant.
I don't know if it's an Indian elephant, but it's a postcard.
Not showing
It
it towards
says-
me. Thank you. Beautiful.
Oh!
It's a pen.
It's a pen.
Oh, hell yeah. That's cool.
Oh, you could have poked his eye out, thrown that at him.
Good. Hi, Judgies.
Hello.
I love listening to your podcast during work. Thanks for always making me laugh and keeping my day entertaining. Congrats
welcome.
on the baby, Erika and Christian. P.S. I made this postcard and the soaps. You can check out more of my art at Macy Mark Media. MACY Mark MARK Media. Your friend, Macy Mark. You can say my name if you want to. Good, because I did.
Don't say my name, but please plug the business that is my name.
Very cool postcard.
Yes, and she drew a little carrot that says, "I carrot about you."
Very cute.
Very cute.
Thank you very much, Macy, and your business.
Okay, and then
And
we've
now
got
we have the-
another.
Big one.
We got a big one.
This one's a big one.
I don't even know how to open it.
It's just pull from the top. This is from Kelsey from Iowa. She's the only Kelsey. They're the only Kelsey in Iowa.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
I was just on Wikipedia looking up Iowa facts. One Kelsey.
Yep.
Big enough news that it's on Wikipedia.
Well, it's on. You were on Wikelcypedia. Wonderful.
this is why we
Straight.
love mail time, baby. Let's pop a couple of those.
Tune into our Moment Live event
Pull.
where we just pop bubbles for an hour.
Did
We're
you
not
get that
talking
corner
about
fixed?
champagne.
You didn't fix that corner.
Did I not
first
open
of
it all the way up?
Joshua opened it, so
Well, let's fold it
I
in.
can't get it.
Oh, yeah.
This is cut.
Cut, editor, cut. Technical difficulty screen here. It's another box! An extremely...
Oh
wow.
God.
Okay, I can't see
How
anything.
delicate is that? I feel like it's going to like fall apart at any second.
Holy
Yo.
shit.
What? Who are those idiots? Wow, a little bit lower into Christian's right. That's crazy. Was that bead art?
Yeah.
That's so cool. For the listeners, it's a graphic simulation of sex.
It's so hot.
It's
How
a
did they get so much sex?
it's a
in so
picture
much-
of
So cool.
me, Christian, and Erika standing in the studio. Not long after the studio had been built. That's really cool. We're gonna have to frame that, obviously.
I was going to say, how are we going to hang
This had to
this?
take so long to make.
Yeah, it looks like it's like little beads glued onto a canvas.
What did you
Very
say
cool.
it was Kelsey? Kelsey, this is insane.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Is there anything? I'm gonna check.
Oh, yeah, better check.
Let's see if there's a note in here from Kelsey. There's another one. I'm just kidding.
That would be wild.
Another box! A second box!
This feels so delicate. I don't want
That's
to
how
break
I
it.
I feel the same exact way.
Figured if there was no note, that'd be unacceptable.
Yes.
So here it is. This was my first and most likely last diamond painting. Sorry in advance for how big it is. I underestimated the size when I ordered. Nonetheless, I hope you appreciate it, and I hope it finds its spot. Sorry I didn't frame it. After about 7 months of working on it, I was just done.
7 months.
Thanks for making me laugh every Monday. Always look forward to the new episodes, Kelsey. P.S. Please take time to appreciate my makeshift box. The box was very
Yes.
clearly well made because we
Yeah.
could not get it open.
It
definitely
shipped very
housed it.
well.
Yeah, it shipped well. That's amazing.
Definitely
Thank you
gotta get the box out of the shot, though.
so much. That is so cool.
Gotta get that box out of the
Gotta
shot.
It looks cool.
With their name and address on it.
Oh, no, it's not in the shot.
That's not in the shot.
Crash Zooms. Ever heard of them, fucker? Sorry,
Hey,
Kelsey.
more like-
I didn't mean to get angry in your segment.
Yeah, I'm kind of pissed about it. You dropped your phone. It's in between the cushions.
That's where I like it.
That's actually kind of hot. Oh my god.
Are we ready? I got some.
I think that's all the business I had for the top of this episode.
I've got some really good stories.
Unless you wanted to ask about my vacation. I mean,
Oh, 'cause
Bore-
that was
oh,
over
no,
a week
sorry.
ago now.
yeah, but you didn't ask about it last time.
Not on the episode. I asked about it after. You make me out to be a bad guy. What did
you
you
haven't
say?
asked me a single question, Josh.
What did you say on like the TikTok live you did? You were like, "We don't ever hang out, Josh." And I'm like, "What do you mean we get dinner?" Erika, how was your vacation?
Once a quarter.
It was good.
Went to.
You don't need to know those details.
We went out east. My mom and Olsen and I took a little road trip, and we drove through like Ohio and Pennsylvania. Stopped at Niagara Falls.
Did you get proposed to again?
No, sadly.
That's fucked.
I know. Yeah, went through Vermont, New Hampshire. Pretty cool.
Salem.
Yeah, we went to Salem, Massachusetts.
Saw the Hocus Pocus
Yeah.
house.
Yep.
Is this-
Yep. And then stopped in Boston and then came home.
Wow. Is this what Boston sounded like?
No, of course not.
No.
Because they're on the harbor and there's just air horns going. Don't boats just do air horns constantly?
I was nowhere near the harbor, so.
Thank you for spilling the tea, Erika.
You're welcome.
Now,
Thanks for asking about my vacation, Joshua. You're such a good friend.
all of these stories were sent in by listeners. They're not all listener originals, but
Okay. Okay.
they're all too good for me to pass up. This one was DM'd to me yesterday
Wow.
To you personally?
on Twitter
Wow.
because it was a Twitter post
Okay.
of a Reddit story
Wow.
by Teo.
Teo, big brain Teo.
Love Teo. Am I the asshole for walking out of my husband's birthday party because of the dish he picked for me specifically?
Okay. What kind of dish are we thinking, Erika?
Mac and cheese.
Chocolate ice cream when I
That's such
like a vanilla ice cream?
Such a personal answer.
Yeah.
I, female 31, gave birth to my son 5 months ago. Undoubtedly, I gained a few pounds, and my husband's been doing a hell of a job reminding me of it every other day.
Divorce. Immediate divorce.
I'm doing my best to lose weight in a healthy way instead of all the oils and unhealthy treatments my mother-in-law offered. I still thank her for the offer, though.
No, you don't have to.
How do oils help you lose weight?
Keto?
Oh, like
That's what I'm
actual
guessing.
nutritional.
I mean, she could be doing like
I assumed she meant essential oils.
maybe, but my husband's 30th birthday took place last week at a restaurant. He took care of everything, reservations, menu, cake, all of it.
it was the cake.
I arrived there with my in-laws and found my husband with his friends. We chattered. Then when it was time for dinner, I noticed the waitresses put decent dishes in front of everyone else, but for me, put a salad-based dish. No meat or chicken, nor even rice of any of what the others had. Just a mix of salads. A mix of salads. A little chef, a little house, a little Caesar salad.
No, babe, look, I got you arugula in there. It's not just lettuce.
That's not even low-fat ranch.
Figured we could splurge for my birthday.
I grabbed the plate and said to the waitress, excuse me, thinking she got the wrong order for me. I would be confused if I got multiple salad plates. My husband got in the middle and said, there's no mistake, and that he ordered this dish for me specifically since I could, quote, use some salad right now.
What a prick.
I felt awful.
Said this in public? Garçon,
My wife's a hog.
Don't listen to my wife.
Don't bring her nary a carb.
I'm pissed.
Diet Coke's only for her, please.
I felt awful. Absolutely freaking terrible. I could not just sit there and take it after his mom nodded at me to eat it. I refused to let it go and started arguing with him in front of everybody.
Good
He
for
looked-
you.
Yeah.
He looked red in the face after I told him to eat the salad himself, then grabbed my things and walked out. I heard his mom shouting after me, telling me to get back and not make such a big deal about it.
Divorce, 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 divorce.
Oh my God.
I can't How did you marry this person? This can't.
Well, she used to be like to his specifications, so he probably never said anything about it.
But there's gotta have been some
Something
sort
else.
of like red flag
Hintings.
there. Yeah, he had to have made comments about other people's weight.
Yeah.
Or like one of their friends had to have had a baby and he'd be like, she's not bouncing back very quickly. Like you had to have known, right? Like
maybe not.
I could see-
Maybe not.
Maybe.
I could see you just like not paying attention to it until it's directed at you. And it's like, oh, what the fuck?
it would just really suck to have your spouse show their true colors after you're already married.
Have a kid.
With a kid.
Oh man.
He came home and called me unhinged for making a scene.
On Hinge.
Nice. Arguing and walking out after I ruined his birthday. He claimed he was being, quote, helpful, but I told him that I'm nursing and a fucking salad wasn't going to fill up my stomach.
Correct.
He argued that I was in the wrong for my reaction and said that he and his mom were just, quote, looking out for my health. But I acted childishly instead of being appreciative. So am I the asshole for walking out
No.
and not settling for the dish he picked and paid for?
No. Mm-mm. What? Oh, God.
No. Oh my god. I just
Hey, you got Erika peeved.
I'm
It was
pissed.
a pretty
Erika's
good one,
peeved,
huh?
brother.
Hey, that's Teo's fault. That ain't my fault.
What the
Teo,
fuck,
that was a very
Teo?
good story to find. But I just I if you ever did that to me,
I don't know how. I don't know. I don't know how you think this was gonna go well.
yeah, no. Mm-mm. And the fact that his mom is going along with it
Yeah.
and like encouraging that behavior.
The whole thing is just a fucking mess. The fact that nobody there was like, dude, what the fuck are you doing to your
Yeah.
life? The mother of your children, you're just going to bad talk her like that?
Absolutely nuts. And like I honestly I imagine it's like she put on like 15 pounds and it's like, come on, babe. Come on.
But even the fact that she's nursing,
Yeah.
what is it? Women need like an extra 1,000 calories a day for
Babies eat that much?
yeah.
Those little
Jeez.
fuckers.
suckling at the Tita, big government, aka mommy.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, you shouldn't ever body shame or anybody at any time, but to be like, hey, fucker, you're feeding the kid a little bit too well. Slim down is crazy.
Yeah, you're eating for 2 while you're pregnant, and you're also eating for 2 when you're nursing.
Right, that makes sense.
That's wild. I'm so mad. You got me heated. I'm worked up.
You want to get more angry?
I'm just real quick. It was his birthday. Why we can't be mad at him
That
on
is
his
true.
birthday?
That is very true. You can't be mad at him on his birthday. It's his
No.
30th birthday. It's a big one.
It's a big one.
Might be his last birthday.
No. If you're being a piece of shit, I'm going to call you out no matter the
On
situation.
a birthday?
Remember the time I thought you lied to me and I like freaked out on you in front of like 7 people?
No.
Isn't that when you lived over by the nursing home? We were getting ready to go out, and he like somebody said something that I was like, something's not adding up here, and I like was yelling at you in front of like 4 people, but then I realized I was, thinking about something different. I figured it out, and it was fine,
Christian would never do anything right.
and I apologize. But
We've also had a similar instance walking home from that was our biggest fight ever, is
Yeah.
we're both drunkenly walking home from our hometown's festival.
couldn't tell you what that fight was about.
No idea. We're both hammered, but we're like arguing the same thing, and we are like yelling at 2 a.m. And then it's like a block before we get to my parents' house. It's like, wait, that's what I'm saying. What are you? And it's like, oh, we're saying the same thing.
And
Yeah.
now you guys don't remember what it even
No.
was.
No,
That's so funny.
no.
That's really good.
But I will not hesitate to call you out in front of your friends. Fuck you and fuck your friends too.
Oh my! Oh, him, husband in the story's friends.
Yeah.
I was like, me
Totally.
and my friends.
At
We're
the time,
both here. What are you doing?
at the time, I was like, fuck you and fuck all your friends. But we figured it out. It was fine. I don't regret calling you out in front of your friends, though.
Hey,
It wasn't me, so I
it
don't remember
impacted
it
me
either.
greatly.
This was a story sent in from Reddit by a listener named Dora.
Hello,
Okay.
Dora.
Unfortunately, it was deleted off of Reddit,
Whoopsies.
and it was a really good one.
Oh, we have screenshots?
But Dora sent a mother freaking screenshot.
Hell yeah,
You know
Dora.
Dora was on top of it. So here we go. Forgive me, it's a little blurry. It wasn't the highest quality screenshot, Dora.
Oh, shaky hands when you took the screenshot.
Yeah, it was an actual picture. Okay. Am I the asshole
Yes.
for not inviting my friend to my wedding because I didn't want to hurt her feelings?
How do you?
Are you
feel like
marrying
hurt-
her ex? Like,
I'm gonna hurt her feelings by not inviting her because I don't want to hurt her feelings.
Worse than that, Erika, believe it or not.
is it her parent?
No. Different. You're going
Worse than
colder.
Grandparent?
Her child. Her child.
She's marrying her. No. I, 25 female, am getting engaged to my fiance, Nick, 38 male.
Getting engaged.
I'm sorry. I, 25 female, am engaged and am engaged.
You got this.
I, 25 female, am engaged to my fiance, Nick, 38 male.
Okay. 25 and 38.
That's pretty strange.
All right.
And we're getting married in a few months at a very beautiful old mansion house, which used to be next to a plantation.
Oh,
And
I think we know where this one's going.
The way this person, she tried to censor plantation because parentheses, I'm not sure if I can use this word on the sub, but she put PL asterisks ANTATION. So it was just plantation with an asterisk thrown in the middle. Why wouldn't you be able to say plantation on whatever? It's pretty local to us, and it's a stunning venue. It's been my dream venue that I've wanted to be married in ever since middle school, and I honestly didn't know the history of it until we started researching venues.
It's a fucking plantation. What do you mean you don't know the history of it?
I thought they were one of the good ones. I don't know.
No.
Just to make sure everyone knows, I think slavery, S apostrophe LAVERY, I think slavery is disgusting, and the history is horrible. But
No. There is no buts after that.
I think that we can try and bring good into the world by making happy memories and bringing positive thoughts to these kinds of places.
No. They need to be burned down. The ground needs to be burned down so that they can rebuild something better. And that's how you make new memories.
I'm not here to debate my venue decision at all, and that's all I'll say.
Okay, well, I could debate it.
She can't debate it. She doesn't have any defense. It's just, come on! It was like 50 years ago when slavery was around.
Slavery is bad, but no, there's no buts after that.
I have a very close... Have you guys seen the bridesmaid speech? It was huge on TikTok. It was a white lady from the South giving the speech. She's wearing like a blue dress. Did you see this?
Maybe.
Seen this? Heard
Refresh
about
my
this?
memory.
She's like very clearly, kind of drunk. And she's going up there and you can't see anybody who's in the crowd except for a little girl in front who's a little black girl. And she's giving her speech for like a minute and a half. And then she goes, and she's saying like all the classic, like, I've known you for 13 years, so you better watch out, mister. You better treat her right. And it's like, haha, whatever. And then she goes, now I'm not racist. And then now we find out the other half of the family is black. And then the wife to be is white, or wife to was. At this point, they're already married. And the whole side of the family just goes, what the fuck? And then she's like, I love y'all, and starts putting on like a black scent and starts like, no, I love y'all. Y'all are great. It's like, cut your fucking losses, lady. Get out of there. It's very funny. It's just very, very similar to like, she said, I'm not racist, but I don't think you guys are going to fall into the stereotypes of an interracial couple. And it's like,
no, you don't need to bring that up ever for any reason.
Nobody was thinking that.
Oh my God.
Dude, oh my God. I'm like at a loss for words.
You can't say shit like, I don't condone slavery, but I'm not racist, but you can't. There is no but after that.
No.
When you say that there's a but, that means you do
Yeah.
those things. Like, what the?
It's so funny though. It's like, what are you doing? That was the best person that the bride could pick. She
am
decided
so
to pick that person.
heated right now, Joshua.
All right, let's finish the story.
All right.
I have a very silly. You're gonna get pissed, but it's silly. After the break,
This is the episode where Erika gets real mad.
that means it's good stories.
All right.
I have a very close friend, Adriana, also 25 female, who I've known since kindergarten, happens to be black. She's very active in terms of black rights, causes, and campaigning, which I think is amazing, and I admire her for it. I'm not doing that, but great for her.
Hey, I'm glad somebody's doing the work.
However, I know she would definitely not want to go to a wedding on a plantation, and that it would upset her a lot because she has different opinions from me and feels very strongly about the history of these issues.
Different opinions than me.
I think she's trying to imply that, like, I think, to be charitable to the OP, where she doesn't deserve it, she's just saying she wouldn't want to be on the plantation at all, which is a very obvious sentence.
Okay.
I decided not to invite her because I wanted to spare her any pain. Adriana reached out to me a few days ago for coffee and asked why she hadn't received an invitation when the rest of the group had, and whether I was planning on making a special invitation because she assumed she would be a bridesmaid. I tried to be really nice about it and gently explained to her why I hadn't invited her, and told her that I never expected her to come and didn't want to throw it in her face. Very condescending tone. Adriana burst into tears and started yelling at me in public.
Rightfully so.
Good.
Why would I get married somewhere like that, and why would I exclude one of my closest friends just because I didn't want her to make a scene at the wedding? Parentheses 3 question marks. So this person is confused. She asked me if I would reconsider changing my venue because she would love to come. But way too good of a friend. But I told her that after embarrassing me, I didn't think she could behave at a wedding.
I want to rip my fucking hair out. Are you kidding me?
She left and said that she needed time to think about the friendship, but I haven't heard from her since.
Good.
The rest of my friend group and family think that I went about everything fine.
Oh, so your family sucks too. Okay.
The friend group, the entire friend group that was also friends with Adriana, but maybe a bit harshly. And Adriana just needs time to understand where I'm coming from. But some people who I invited, why did I say invited like that twice? Some people who I invited and Adriana knows have RSVP'd now, and I'm worried.
Good.
Am I the asshole?
Yes. 100%. Jesus Christ.
Thank you, Dora. I saw that when that popped into the inbox. I was like, give me that. Give me that.
I will be taking that one.
Yeah, it is so insane. The lack of... I'm so glad it's from her POV because we get to see the lack of just like any self-reflection skills of like, you went about that in about the worst way possible. You're
Yep.
literally being like, no, I can excuse hundreds of years and thousands of years of racism and slavery
No.
because it's a pretty venue.
Nope.
Dude.
Nope.
I also love at the very beginning, it's like a gloss over sentence where she's like, I didn't know anything about the history of the place until I researched the venue. And it's like, so then you knew. You researched, you found out, and you're like, oh.
I did research and it was pretty fucked up, but it's like beautiful and it's kind of affordable.
But like, I didn't do those things.
Yeah.
What a great story. Erika's just 1,000 yards to stare.
I just don't get it.
I don't know. I don't know what to say. It's insane. You're right.
Is it worse than marrying an ex?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I just want to make sure my barometer.
Oh,
is,
yeah.
Okay. Just
Yeah.
wanna make sure.
Now we're still
Marrying a grandpa?
No.
Almost is 20 fucking 38 25
I
year.
think we're comparing apples and oranges.
That's very very fair.
They're both fruit, but like they're vastly different.
Hey. You're making some points here.
And how about we get some fruits of our labor after going to this ad break?
Goodbye.
Did we not plug anything about the moment thing? Yeah, we
Yeah.
did. Yeah. Hey, I was in my own little world.
You were going hard as fuck on the soundboard
Yeah.
during it. Remember, we yelled at you. You turned the volume all the way up on the soundboard.
And then I
blew out
said
our
you're
ears.
fired.
Besmirching my character.
I think the jean jacket does that for you.
I
bud.
think it is. I think I'm overheating you over here.
Welcome back to this side of the podcast where Christian has a very special
Circle jerk.
for all of us to hear. Are we piss babies? Are we ourselves piss babies?
I'm not.
I'm a piss baby. I mean, I listen.
I
Every
fucking
week.
hate this show.
I support us morally and fiscally.
What do you do fiscally to support us?
He fiscally supports me. So
Okay, all right, and you are the show. Christian, what do we got for the
correct.
Judge?
This week, I thought I'd bring a nice, fun little segment called Big Spoon, Little Spoon.
Okay.
if you had to guess which one of us is the big spoon.
Well, I know, so that's not fair.
Oh, do you?
Yes.
Listeners,
Well,
if
who
you
is
had to
it?
guess who's the Big Spoon, Little Spoon.
I think the listeners are also going to know. I'm going to let the listeners type your answers in the YouTube comments down below.
If you're on
before you
YouTube,
know.
type it in. If you're on something else, send it to
Leave
us.
a five-star review on who you think is the big spoon.
Yeah.
But Erika's the big spoon.
I'm the big
Erika's
spoon.
absolutely the
And
Big
I
Spoon.
used to give Christian shit about it. But then I heard his reasoning and it's sound. And now I am more often than I have to put in the minutes as a big spoon. But
Yeah.
then at night I return to little spoon to watch the door in case intruders come in and I have to beat them with a baseball bat. It's my masculine urge to beat intruders with a baseball bat.
It's the same rule as you walk. You
Sit in
you
the
should
corner
be
booth at a
standing
bar.
up- Well, yes, but also like you should be walking on the outside of the
Yeah.
road because it's like, hey, if a car hits me, I'm gonna fucking blow it up. It'll probably take Erika out,
Yep.
but I'm a big tough boy and it'll just explode GTA style.
Yep. Hey, when it's not our fault that we're hardwired like that in society.
He does the same thing when we stay at like hotels.
Yeah, you got to sleep towards the door.
Yeah.
No, ever since he told me that, I cannot sleep without facing the door.
I'm sorry for ruining your life like that. I'm sorry to give you an anxiety. I mean, the other reason is Erika sleeps in like a C shape, and I can only sleep in this shape,
An I.
like an L at most,
L.
a J
L Christian.
maybe.
L Christian.
I can't.
W Erika.
I
L
can't
Christian.
follow the curve that Erika makes when she is a little spoon, and then she's
you
like, "Cuddle
could.
me
You
more."
just don't try.
My back is just too fucking strong. Hence, the car's blowing up if they hit me.
I sleep sort of like man walking crosswalk sign with my legs sort of like that.
Yeah, so do I.
And it's kind of conducive for me to be the big spoon like that, but then I'm facing away from the door, so I can't.
Yeah.
Because my you understand it. Aurora is a C.
I don't even sleep like Christian curves more than I do, to be honest.
No. Here's the thing. She says I curve more than her. My back is straight, but I'm like,
No, it's not.
I'm angled at like a 45-degree angle. Erika's literally curved around, so it's like my
No, I'm
stomach
not.
touches her, and then the rest of my body can't.
I guess
big
the
spoon
only
her.
way to solve this is do a 24-hour live stream where we watch you guys sleep.
Okay.
All right, but back to the actual circle jerk. This one goes out to my neurodivergence. We all know we have a preference on big spoon versus little spoons.
Oh, great.
Do you guys ever think about this when you're eating food?
I only do because...
Oh, actual spoons?
Yeah, actual spoons.
Yes.
How do you prefer to cuddle up against a bowl of cereal? Big spoon or little spoon?
So I didn't have a preference before, but I don't know, what was this, like 6 months ago?
Did I point it out to you and give you an anxiety?
No, I was using a big spoon and it cut the inside of my mouth.
Oh, sure. Joker style.
That's
how
what-
Joker got
Literally.
his scars.
Yeah, like Joker style, like it cut.
You
Don't
using
you remember?
a fucking serving spoon? Think of a spoon as like.
I hope the listeners screenshot that and make it into a dirty meme of you, and I will laugh.
A dirty little
you.
me.
Anyway,
And
it cut my mouth, so now I like am traumatized,
You
and
just use the smallest spoon.
I try to go for the smallest spoon
You
I
use
can
a
find.
teaspoon. That's why you hate mac and cheese. It's impossible to get the noodles onto the teaspoon.
Do you ever pay attention to spoon size when you're taking it out of the drawer? Or do you just have one set of spoons and you just grab what's ever on top?
So I'm a big use spoon and then immediately wash it. So I would normally always just use the same
You
big
cycle
spoon.
the same spoon. Big spoon too. Wow,
but
crazy.
yeah, big spoon, more food.
Huge.
I'm,
crazy.
it's an efficiency.
See? Yes, absolutely.
yeah.
Especially
Is your preference big spoon?
before
The incident?
before the incident, I just did whatever.
Oh, you didn't have a.
I didn't really care.
Insane.
I go big spoon because more food, more efficient.
Yeah.
Now Aurora enjoys a big spoon for most things, but a small fork.
Small
Yeah,
fork.
and I'm mainly gimme big.
See, I don't ever think of. I only ever pay. Ever pay attention to the length of the tines on a fork. I don't ever pay attention to the width of a fork.
Do you have different sized forks?
Yeah, we have
Yeah.
2 different sizes.
Wow, I always go big fork. I just like the weight. If a small fork weighed more, I'd use it more often. I
That
think.
makes sense. Okay,
Does
first
it?
one. First scenario: a bowl of ice cream. You using a big spoon or a little spoon?
Big spoon.
I'm gonna use whatever spoon you bring me because you're the one that brings me the ice cream.
You use little spoon. That way you get more bites and you get to enjoy it for longer. Idiot, dumbass.
I am an idiot. I efficiently eat ice cream. The worst way to eat ice
bowl
cream.
of cereal.
Big spoon.
I would say big spoon.
Cereal, you use a big spoon. You want as much cereal in your mouth at once.
Yeah, because the ratio is harder to get right on a small spoon with the cereal to milk.
Yeah. And also with cereal, I mean, this is the only practical way to eat it is you bring all of the ingredients with you to the table and then you just keep refilling until you're full.
Until you're out of milk.
Usually.
Like you fill your bowl, right?
I understand.
Cereal, then milk, your normal amount of milk, and then you eat all the cereal and then there's still milk in the bowl. So then you just keep adding more cereal until all the milk is gone.
I don't eat my cereal like that, but I'm not going to argue with you. I think it's a very valid way to eat your cereal.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
People are going to be pissed that you accidentally leaked the way you prepare your cereal. There's going to be people that are mad about it.
Yeah. Some people are
Cereal, then milk.
Yeah,
Some
cereal
people-
and milk is correct. If
That
you
is
do
the
it-
correct way. I just know there's people out there that are little fucking freaks.
When I was a kid once, we were out of milk and I used root beer with whatever cereal we had. And I remember it being, this was really good. And I would try it and it was never good again, believe it or not. I don't know
Yeah.
what hit so different that one day when I was like 4, that was root beer and cereal, but shit fucking banged.
Josh, I got to tell you, if you're so lucky you said you tried it again and you didn't like it because I was about to end the recording. If you told me you still eat it that way, recording done. Our friendship done.
Done. Absolutely.
All contacts, it's done. Mashed potatoes.
Big spoon.
Now I'm probably going to use a fork for mashed potatoes. Can I
Really?
say
You're
that?
a
Yeah.
fork guy.
Like if the only thing on your plate is mashed potatoes, you're going for fork.
I would probably grab a fork, yeah. Because I feel like a fork you can
Interesting.
clean the plate better with it. Does that make sense?
Huh.
Incorrect.
Yeah, I wouldn't agree with that at all, but yeah, okay. This one is a trick question. You give all your guests the small spoon, and then you get to use the big spoon for yourself that you served it up to everybody.
So you hurt your mouth with the serving
Yeah.
spoon. That's why you brought it up earlier.
Yeah. But you really hope that there's guests, because then they don't pay attention to it. They're not little freaks like I am. They don't have to pay attention to those little things. But hey, my spoon's just a little bit bigger than everybody else's. I guess I need seconds quicker than everybody else. Soup.
Oh, this might be the only small spoon for me
Okay.
because it's easier to cool down, less liquid.
Easier to cool down.
That
That's
makes
smart.
sense.
Yeah,
I'd probably still use a big spoon.
yeah.
I guess it depends on what kind of soup I'm eating. Like if it's like a tortellini soup, the tortellinis fit better on the big spoon.
Sure. That's why I use a fork for tortellini soup, and I just drink the broth. Normally, I'd root beer in there too. That
Very
one was a
good
joke.
call, Erica. Very good call. If it's a more broth-based soup, you use a
Don't
small
hit
spoon.
Judah.
If it's a heartier soup, you use a big spoon.
I'm just
Great
gonna
call,
keep
Ricky.
this carrot ready for you.
That's fine. Is it for the stew?
Old cup of Jello.
An old cup?
Yeah, I mean it doesn't expire ever.
I would
It's
use
Jell-O.
a little spoon for Jello.
So, are you talking about like a pudding snack pack Jell-O?
Yeah,
I'm probably not using a spoon. I'm licking that shit out.
you
I would just
you
squeeze
Jello
it.
shot
I would
your
just squeeze
snack
it.
packs.
Yeah.
Oh, Judah!
Get out of here, Judah.
Ah, Judah!
We gotta get him
Back.
off that. We gotta get him off that.
Good boy, Judah.
Yeah, we should have seen that coming.
He's such a menace.
Jello's a big spoon. You guys are both wrong. Cup of pudding, though. What size of spoon are we thinking?
I'm licking it out. I'm not
You're
using
looking
a
it
spoon.
out. I forget you're a little fucking freak.
Efficiency, Christian. I don't enjoy my food.
Little spoon.
Little spoon for cup of pudding.
And for Jello. If it's in a small little container, it deserves a little spoon.
Nah, Jello. Josh is pretty close. You scoop it out in one big thing. You put it in your mouth and you go, I think I'm telling you. And then you remember it's Jello.
You remember it's Jell-O.
A plate of noodles at your partner's Nona's house.
A fork. Large fork. Why are we eating noodles with a spoon?
Because you use a big spoon and you spin your noodles helping with the spoon.
Incorrect.
Josh, you've never been at
I'm
your
a-
Nona's house.
I'm a spaghetti folder, not a spinner.
Why are you calling it Nona? Nobody in my family calls it Nona. So who's your partner that's calling their grandma Nona?
You've never been at a Nona's house?
No, because I don't have a Nona and you don't have a Nona.
No,
so
maybe get a Nona in your life.
who's your partner that you're calling
Peanut
Nona?
butter.
Big spoon.
A scoop of peanut butter.
Small
Straight from the
spoon.
jar.
Easier to
Small
sp-
spoon.
Remember we're eating it?
Yeah.
Small spoon.
You gotta get a couple protein and fats real quick into your body.
I think it's easier to like get it out of the jar.
Okay.
I feel like if I'm using a big spoon, I hit the sides, then it gets gross.
Oh, and then it kind of vibrates like Operation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It electrically shocks me. But it's also easier to spread on like a piece of bread with a small spoon than a big spoon. So
Or
if I
a
was-
knife.
I normally use a knife, but like if I already have a spoon dirty,
Yeah.
then
Okay.
I'll
you're-
use
Why
it.
are you putting
Efficiency.
dirty spoons into your peanut butter jar?
I don't mean.
Speed runs life.
I guess in the scenario, I would say I need to like eat a bowl of cereal, but also have a peanut butter sandwich. I would like make the peanut butter sandwich and then use that spoon for the cereal. Does that make sense?
It
Yeah,
makes
but I
perfect
don't
sense to
like
me.
it.
That's how I do it. That's how I do it.
And this one we kind of already went over, but when you're cuddling your partner, big spoon or little spoon?
Big spoon.
I like little spoon because infamously, Aurora's body heat is much too high. I need to
Honestly.
be away from her.
Yeah.
Same
Little
for
spoon,
Christian, but-
baby. And that's it for this week's Big Spoon, Little Spoon.
That was very fun, Christian. Which BuzzFeed quiz did you see that from? Are you a big spoon or a little spoon?
You little fucker. I can't believe you don't think I have an original thought in my brain.
Do you need that?
Heh.
Thank you.
Kind
That's gonna be an.
Heh.
You can't get it twice, Erika. Reprimand him.
I threw it over there
I
somewhere.
think you're sitting on it.
Christian, thanks for that original bit that wasn't stolen from BuzzFeed.
It wasn't stolen from fucking BuzzFeed.
How many-
Josh, I'm gonna lose it.
How many freaking uptokes did that get on Reddit? That Reddit thread that you stole that from? Much like I am stealing a listener submitted sound from an oft submitter. I think second, Anthony Serrato. Says, hey, y'all, glad you enjoyed the last one and hope to keep that going. Thanks for making me laugh every week. And boy, is this a good freaking sound. Hey, Google, play the Judgies on Apple Podcast.
I hate being told
shit.
pizza.
The Antonia Pizzioni.
Piss, 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 piss. Little stubster.
Piss, piss, fat hog. Piss, 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 piss.
Throats.
My goats. Down and dirty.
Throats.
My goats. Yeah, no, I hate it.
Throats.
My goats.
I rest my case.
Google, stop!
Wasn't that wonderful? Thank
That
you
was
so much,
so
Anthony.
good.
Incredible.
When I heard that and I heard the piss, 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 I was like, oh, buddy, it's making a cat come.
Well, okay.
Like
Hey,
closer. Not jizz. Not jizz.
That was gross, Joshua.
And Christian said
Give it back.
I asked Christian if it's ever worked. He said it makes cats come all the time.
Give me that so I can hit Christian with it.
I didn't say it makes cat comes.
All right. Listener submitted story. If you want to send a listener submitted story or your listener submitted sound, judgiespod@gmail.com. Send those in. Put listener submitted sound in the title. Am I the asshole
Yes.
for peeing in my shampoo bottle?
In your own shampoo bottle?
What? What an epic prank.
I, 29 female, have kept this secret to myself since I was a child. I've never fessed up to my crime, but it's time to come clean.
I feel like peeing in your shampoo bottle has to be so difficult.
Is this like urine therapy?
No, they are in therapy.
For context, now they're a pee. Come on, Erika, what?
I thought about it.
If I just scream, I guess it works. That was a double. It hit me twice. For context, I was raised by my single dad, along with my
Ew.
2 older brothers. We were living in base housing at the time, and I shared a bathroom with my 2 brothers.
Wait, base housing? Like military housing?
Yes.
Got it. Okay.
Oh, I thought base housing means like
Based.
based housing. No, I thought like it was like government housing.
Oh.
I guess
I mean-
military housing is government housing.
Yeah.
Technically.
When I was 7 or 8, I was showering and really had to pee. I'm not sure why, but my child brain thought I couldn't just pee into the shower drain. I saw my empty No More Tears or Tears shower bottle.
Do we
And
think
just-
it's tears or tears?
It's Tears.
It is tears, but I've always thought it was tears.
And decided I only had one option. I aimed the best I could and filled the bottle with glee and relief and pee. I immediately forgot about this and went about my life. A couple days later, I was playing in my room when I heard my dad confronting my brothers about the atrocity in the bathroom. His then girlfriend had borrowed the bottle because my dad only used Head and Shoulders, and I guess she was too good for that shit.
So you use child shampoo, you fucking freak?
When she tried to get some shampoo to run through her locks, she instead got yellow liquid that I can only assume smelled like urine.
Well, yes, because it is urine. What?
This red paint smells like red paint. My dad yelled at my brothers, demanding one of them fess up. One of my brothers said, "We swear we didn't do it. Maybe it was..." Give me a girl's name. I don't want to dox them.
Lucille.
Maybe it was Lucille. She has balls. Lucille Ball is the joke. I froze
Boo.
and waited for the fury to be redirected towards me. Instead, my dad defended my innocence and simply said, "She's a girl. That's not possible."
Girls can't aim their pee at all. It just shoots everywhere.
They were grounded and told they couldn't watch TV until one of them confessed. I felt a strange sense of pride knowing that I made the impossible possible. I was never questioned. I never said a word. So am I the asshole for peeing in my shampoo bottle and letting my brothers take the fall? I'm not close with either of them and can't help but feel this is the reason.
Whoa. Years
There's
and
no way this
years.
is the reason.
Only kidding. We just don't like each other and have nothing in common except childhood trauma. Ha!
LOL.
I hope the story is a tiny bit funny to you. I think about it at least once a week when I have to pee in the shower. How many shampoo bottles you got in your shower now? That's the nice thing about adulthood is you can afford multiple shampoo bottles.
Yeah, you can have your pee shampoo bottle, and then you can have your regular shampoo bottle.
That's what I mainly use my Function of Beauty shampoo bottle for now.
It's a nice bottle.
Piss, 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 piss.
piss, piss, piss.
Have a great week.
Thanks.
She didn't say whether or not to say your names. I'm not going to say them, but thank you, listener.
Thank you, Lucille. I am going to say that yes, you are an asshole for that, but like,
Kind of funny.
it's funny. I mean, it's not like that big of a deal.
You were 7.
Yeah.
How crazy would it be if your brothers are also Judgies listeners and you didn't know, and you
Oh my God.
just outed
Found
yourself?
something to bond
Found something
over.
to bond over. Gold bond. Yeah, liquid gold.
I also
Peed in a shampoo bottle?
no.
Oh. Okay.
I've also
Me either.
bullied my sister, and she told on me. My sister's a pathological liar, always has been, probably always will be. And I was babysitting one day. She was being a menace, as per usual. I told her if she didn't stop, I was going to hold her over the banister of our stairs by her ankles.
Sure.
She didn't stop, so I had to follow through on my threat.
Don't want to be a liar. Don't want to be like your sister.
Correct. And I did that. I dangled her over the stairs by her ankles.
Dangled?
Yeah. And
Huge callback.
it was a little sketch. I almost dropped her because she kept wiggling.
Sure.
It could have been real bad.
Yeah.
So then when my mom got home, my sister, obviously traumatized, was like, Mom, Erika put me over the stairs and I could have died and blah, blah, blah. And my mom's like, calm down. She didn't do that. And she goes, right, Erika, you wouldn't do that. And I was like, I would not do such a thing.
Come on, Mom. What if she wiggled too much? I would have dropped
I
her.
literally said the words, who are you going to believe?
Oh, no, Erika.
You
Me
piece of
or
shit.
Toby?
You little fucking asshole.
And
Piece of shit.
My mom was like, you're right. And Toby's just sitting in the corner like, oh, I can't believe you. And then, what was it, like, I don't know, like 10 years later, Toby brought it up again. And my mom was like, would you stop bringing that up? It never happened, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, no, it absolutely happened.
Oh, it happened. I'll do it again.
I will do it
if she
again.
keeps talking.
But yeah,
Her,
that's
all of her lunch money
funny
didn't fall out
time.
of her pockets yet.
it's true.
It's
It's
fucked
true.
up that you taught her that lying is the best method, and now she still lies to this day.
She was lying before that.
It's all your fault.
No,
All right,
The pieces all fall right into place. This is why she still lies.
no.
realize. Mm-hmm. This is our last story of
No.
the night.
Oh, no.
And it's going to piss you off again, Erika.
Great.
But in a funny way.
In that kind of way.
Hi, y'all. Somebody sent this in again. This is from Nick. Saw this on Twitter. Apparently it comes from r/nice guys.
Ugh. Hate
But
that subreddit.
I couldn't find the original post. Happy to hear it on the pod. It says cringy as cringe gets. Here we go. Title is Lab Partner Creeped Out by Me.
Ooh. Uh-oh.
I'm taking SYDE 292L this term. I don't know what SYDE is. As a college,
SYDE.
I don't know what course that would be, but it's a lecture. And it's a 200 level lecture this term. And my female lab partner, L is lab. It's got to be a science then, yeah? What the fuck would SYDE be? I guess let's see what Google
Must be like
says.
Australian science or something. Sydney?
Systems Design Engineering.
That's what I said, isn't it?
No, back up.
Back.
Get back, Judah.
Good boy. He doesn't like other dogs. I'm taking Systems Design Engineering 292 lab this term, and my female lab partner emailed the professor asking for a different partner because I made her feel uncomfortable. But all I did was be nice to her. Her cruelty, lack of empathy, and lack of consideration towards my feelings have deeply hurt me, and now I'm really depressed and feel like an outcast. I'm so affected by the fact that all she thinks of me is a guy who wanted to go out with her, ignoring all my other attributes like my personality, my interests, and how nice I was to her. That was the intro paragraph. That was him trying to win us over.
It's crazy that he accidentally let it slip that I asked her out. I did all these things, and I kept being creepy after I asked her out the one time.
I was over the moon when I saw I had a female lab partner.
No, that's already bad. That's such a red flag.
Looking back, that was truly the best day of my life of uni. Because I was so excited that I'd get to interact and get access to a female and catch up on so many experiences I had missed out on. I was in ecstasy, thinking that I'd be able to hug her, accidentally brush my hands against hers, hold her hand, and guide her through the circuits labs. Walk her home after the lab, stand up for her if the TA was mean to her, protect her from the horny fucks in my class.
No way.
Meet her at her place and do lab reports, and one thing might lead to another, and I'd have my first kiss.
Typical electrical engineer. God.
He's nothing if not a romantic.
God. Oh my God.
That sounded like an internal monologue from the show You.
Yeah, I thought the same thing.
Like he's gonna murder her.
This was an opportunity God gave me to make up for all of the suffering females had caused me, and I was ready to seize it.
No.
Of course, none of this happened because just like every other female, she was a selfish demon who didn't consider my feelings and needs at all. All she cared about was herself. She didn't even stop for a second to think about how I felt or what I was going through, and just broke my heart.
This dude is the #1 subscriber to Andrew Tate now.
His is Andrew Tate. Anyways, the day after lab pairings were released, I reached out to her via email to give her a good first impression, asking for her number and letting her know that I had an 83% CAV and that there was no need for her to worry about this lab because I was confident I'd be able to guide her through the course. With a B-. That's probably a B. I couldn't do anything for the next hour because I was so anxious for her reply. No. Checking my phone every few minutes, and then my stomach had butterflies in it. I saw her reply, and to be honest, I was a bit disappointed. She sent her Instagram ID instead of her phone number and said she had a 92% average and didn't need my guidance.
Get fucked,
Yes.
idiot, dumbass.
Get it, girl.
No, I'm no SYDE major, but 92 bigger, 83, and bigger number, better person. To be honest, I was a bit mad at her at first because it was obvious to me that the only way she had a higher average than me was by cheating during online classes during
Does
COVID.
it fucking say that? Does it really say that?
Yeah.
This dude is a sophomore in college, and he's a little fucking freak.
I was questioning her morals and her decency as a human being, but I couldn't stay mad at her for too long considering she was going to be my girlfriend soon.
No, wait, this...
It's my job as her future boyfriend to teach her correct morals and guide her through uni. There's a second screenshot.
My brain can't process this story, Josh. The problem is I went to a year of engineering courses, and I know about 100 kids that are exactly like this.
I sent her a follow request, restless to see what she looked like. 2 days passed, and she didn't accept my request. We can only imagine what the fuck the email said.
Yeah.
It was obvious to me that she was a bit self-conscious about her looks and was worried that I might not find her beautiful.
What the fuck?
So I sent her an email saying I was an ardent feminist and a sapiosexual to reassure her. You okay, Christian?
I can't handle this story, Josh. I've never felt so much cringe.
There's only 3 more paragraphs. She didn't reply back, so I knew she must be ugly as fuck, which was disappointing. I was heartbroken and depressed for days. Until the day of the lab came. I still remember that day like yesterday. It was the second best day of my university life. I saw her and was absolutely speechless. I couldn't stop looking at her and got an instant boner, LOL.
No.
Tee-hee. Tee-hee, I got erect in public at the site.
You're in college. What the fuck?
I went to hug her, and she just stepped back and shook my hand and didn't say anything at all during the entire lab. It was like I was having a conversation with myself, LOL.
I'm going to spontaneously combust, Josh.
I don't think it's LOL.
It's not this is LOL at all.
I'm so uncomfortable and I'm so fucking mad.
She was obviously nervous around me, which was a great sign because I also always get nervous and freeze up around hot females, which means she thought I was hot.
No, she did not. She was nervous that you were going to fucking murder her.
But I didn't freeze that day. It was as if she was already my girlfriend. I was extremely smooth throughout the lab, and I dropped many hints about my intentions. She didn't want to hang out after the lab, which was, of course, kind of disappointing. But I thought she just needs some time to adjust to my presence. I was extremely happy the entire day that day. I knew I'd have my first real girlfriend soon, and I was looking forward to kissing her. From the next day onwards, sent her a good morning and good night email every day and reassured her that I thought she was beautiful and that she should accept my Instagram request because she was still nervous around me and didn't reply.
Josh, I'm going to die.
There's only 2 more paragraphs.
I hope this man never, ever, ever gets to touch a female, ever.
Fast forward 1 week.
I can't believe I just said the word female. I didn't.
Yeah, that was a little... You hit the female real hard there.
I think it was just from hearing you say it so many times that it's just like, that's... Yeah, ooh.
I agree. Female. Ew. Fast forward 1 week, and she has not looked at me. Turned her head to the side and said, I'm sorry. Fast forward 1 week of her lack of responses. Last week, I got an email from the professor about my conduct with a lab partner and how my actions made her, quote, made her feel, quote, unsafe.
Yeah.
Yes.
I would fucking drop that course and take it the next semester. Like, there's no way.
I'm heartbroken. I was stupid to think that any female would be interested in me because it seems like all that females want nowadays are assholes who treat them like shit and ignore them. I've been nothing but nice to females, but none of them have ever wanted to go out with me. Females have never given me a shot or taken an effort to get to know me before rejecting me, and now I'm genuinely considering becoming a bad boy.
A bad boy?
I want to keep being a good person, but I'm tired of being lonely because I'm a good human.
This is terrifying.
Why are females so entitled nowadays? I wish I was born in the 1950s when life was better. Colon, left parenthesis, left parenthesis.
This type of person is the reason that women are scared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the reason why everybody's scared to exist.
Here's the... Just where he's like, I think I'm going to become a bad boy. At first, I thought I was like, oh, he's just going to wear a Canadian tuxedo and be cool.
Oh, my first thought was he was going to murder her.
The next sentence where he's like, I'm tired of being a good guy. I'm like, uh-oh, this is not the bad boy I thought. This isn't cool mystique about him. This is serial killer vibes about him.
This is also why girls are like... Girls tend to, be nice back sometimes and just,
Right.
Well, I don't want to hurt his feelings or blah, blah, blah. Because this type of person, when you reject them, super, super likely to fucking kill you.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, the odds not great there. You don't want to see an increased chance in violence.
I legit would drop the course.
Yeah.
I mean, hopefully this guy gets, like, kicked out. It probably wouldn't happen.
He's not
but,
going to.
Yeah. Ideally, Title IX would do its fucking job and get this guy off campus. And
That's only got to happen another dozen times or so before he gets kicked off. It's whatever.
gets whatever. That's what's called Title IX. It's 9 strikes and
Oh,
out. Yeah. Hopefully he gets the fucking help he deserves so he can fucking fix his broken ass brain.
That
but
would be nice, but I have a
It's
feeling
probably not going to happen,
How,
unfortunately.
as parents of a little boy, how do we make sure that he doesn't turn out like this?
I don't know.
I would say,
Not be a piece of shit parent.
I mean, yeah, there's a ton of factors, obviously, but I think fortunately, someone this advanced into inceldom is much more rare. But God, you got to nip it in the bud if you see that shit coming. If you see him in COD lobbies when he's 11, you're like, hey, bud, maybe no microphone.
Yeah,
Maybe we stay out of there.
now you got me worrying. How do you correct the course if you see your son becoming an incel?
I mean, hopefully, if you have an open avenue of communication with them, like, you should be able to instill the goodwill and everything, so that way when he gets into the situations himself, he would be able to make the adult decision to
Yeah.
At the very least, be like, I don't want to be a part of this.
Yeah.
But it's hard. There's a reason why it exists. It's because it's a compelling narrative to fall into. It's a lot easier to believe that everybody else is the problem
Yeah.
than it is to believe, hey, maybe I'm doing something wrong.
It's just like this delusion he built in his head so quickly from just seeing that it was a
girl.
woman.
He didn't even see a picture of her or anything. Literally just saw a name on a piece of paper.
It was like, I'm in love. This is perfect. This is amazing.
My
It's gonna
to-be girlfriend. Yeah.
Oh my God. What the fuck?
The immediate assumption that she was dumb, like less
Yeah.
than him
Dude.
in the classroom.
This also takes me back to being an engineer for a year. Is there was like one woman that was in the engineering classes with us, and I bet she dealt with this shit all the time. I remember we had a big lecture hall where like everybody was trying to help her cheat, and like it was so weird. It was insane. I don't know how to describe it. Like people would be like, hey, do you need help? Like, do you need help? I can help you. And like, here's the answer. And like, it was like 4 different dudes. I saw this happen multiple times. And it's like, what is going on? Just because it's the only girl. They're like, I have to try to talk to her.
Right, of course.
It's this guy's same exact logic. It's like, just leave her alone, guys. We're all in class. Just leave her the fuck alone.
Yeah, if you
What the
wouldn't
fuck?
if you wouldn't ask the other classmates if they need help, then you shouldn't ask them.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no reason to see her as like more approachable just because of the gender she presents.
See, I feel like I'm already catching myself doing that with Olsen. Like he will sit up or he'll do something, you know, like hold his head up really well. And I'm like, oh, you're such a big, strong boy. And then I'm like, would I say this if he was a girl? Would I say you're such a big, strong girl?
I mean,
And then I
Probably.
try to convince myself that, yes, I would say you're a strong girl.
I mean, gender norms are hard. They're pervasive. It's
Yeah, because it's like already so set
ingrained.
into our brains. And then I have to like consciously think about it after I've already said it. I'm like, fuck.
yeah. Well, I think the important part is that you're aware of it. you
True.
know? And that I'm saying, hey, big strong boy to your little big strong boy probably isn't the worst thing in the world, but it's important that you're, you
Yeah.
know, maybe don't get a shirt that says I love mom's boobs and have him wear it, because I think that's weird. I'm a boob guy, like those kinds of.
Yeah.
Why are we imposing
I'm the boob
sexualities and shit onto this fucking 0-year-old?
yeah, I actually have a onesie that says boob guy and then it's an arrow up and then it says ass guy and it's an arrow to me. It's a pretty cool onesie.
You have a onesie.
yeah. I have a onesie for my child. I got it at Spencer's Gifts. Ever heard of it?
No.
One of the few stores open in malls across America. Not in the Mall of America.
No, of course not. They have too much class to be in the Mall of America.
Too many roller coasters for a Spencer's Gift to fit in there.
So there we go. That's the Erika Gets Mad episode.
You did it. I thought I was going to like spontaneously combust on that last story. I couldn't help.
That is a good piece of cringe right there.
Yeah.
I think this is the most mad I've ever been on an episode. I'm so pissed.
Most mad at stories. You've definitely been more angry at me and Christian.
Oh, that's
For sure. That's very
I
good
can
point.
think of the last 3 episodes where Christian keeps hitting
Imagine
the Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo noise right now.
Imagine in the middle of... I pictured my lab partner. All right, Erika.
I don't need it.
Whoa!
What if I added a new plug on here for Fridge Pod?
They don't get plugged.
That's fair. Erika, where can they find the Judgies?
You can find us on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch,
Wonderful.
and Patreon.
Wonderful. Even better.
And that's at Judgies Pod, JUDGIES Pod.
Send us emails. And hey, get out of here, Christian.
Oh, if you wanted to send us a piece of artwork that you've been working 7 months on to really impress us, you can do that at P.O. Box 58, Ottawa, Illinois, 61350.
Also, Moment Live Show. Please.
I can't.
Come
I can
enjoy
only
it.
restart it.
Or you could just let it fucking go.
Moment.com/thejudgies. It'll be a great time. Do not miss it.
November
for your life.
20th.
Judges love you.
Very good. You're getting better. You're finally getting the hang of it.
Only
It's all the denim.
128
Shut your fucking mouth, Josh.
episodes.
Shut your. This is episode 126.
Have a great week. Bye.